Hey everyone, it's Simon here with a review of Horizon Shift 81. Sometimes I see games that are on sale, ridiculously on sale, and I'm like, no one knows about this gem, you need to buy it now. And that's exactly what I'm doing with Horizon Shift 81. It's on sale across all of its platforms, PC, macOS, Switch I assume so, and PlayStation 4, which is where it's on sale for about 90% off at the moment. And this is a coin-op classic that never was, because it was only released last year, not in 1981, but it has all of the excellence of a coin-op arcade classic, but with modern-day tropes and thoughts thrown into the puzzle, and that's exactly what a retro-styled or retro-infused game should really be aiming for. This is one of the pinnacles of them, I love it. The gist of Horizon Shift 81 is that it's a shoot 'em up that has a horizon line that goes across the screen, and you can flip between being on one side of the horizon and the other because the enemies are coming at you from the top or the bottom of the screen. Now that's interesting because you'll need to basically balance the two waves of enemies coming at you from either side, and sometimes when the enemies hit, it will be a bit like Tempest 2000, 4000, all of the different thousands that there are of that game now. And then they'll hit on the horizon line and they'll kind of walk across it. And whilst you're busy shooting, you can either jump over them to try and get to the other side and continue shooting and hoping that you clear enough of the level so that the level then explodes, or the horizon explodes, wiping out the enemies in the process. Or you can use a chargeable power boost that will slide you across the horizon and wipe out the enemies that are there. However, your horizon line can be broken by asteroids. And so as asteroids or certain enemies kind of fly through the horizon, it will either break the horizon up so that you can no longer do that boost all the way across, and sometimes that will corner you in like a really small section of your horizon if you've really planned stuff poorly, and that will lead things to be really, really tense and quite claustrophobic because you're going to have to really dodge all those bullets coming towards you. Or it could be that when enemies kind of pass through the horizon, it sends off ripple effects that you'll either need to jump over or flip horizons back and forth to try and avoid the waves, almost like a dodge 'em up as you're going through the game itself. It's such a simple premise, but it's executed to perfection. This has got one of those one more go appeals to it, and I really like the fact that the horizon also shifts from level to level as well. So sometimes for boss battles it will drop down to the bottom, sometimes you'll rise to the top. I also like that the game has Tate mode, so you can kind of flip the game onto its side. So if you really wanted to, and you've got a TV that you can put into a vertical position, Tate mode means that you can muck about with it all day long. And I also want to give a special shout out to the amazing chiptune soundtrack that goes on throughout this game as well. Really catchy tunes, they change up often, and they keep you on your toes and really into the game itself, which is quite fast paced. The game has a variety of different options depending on how you're playing. You've got the normal classic arcade mode, which just gives you 3 lives to survive. Then you've got like the 1 life, see how far you can get mode, and then there's a hyper mode which basically puts the speed up to 150%. And strangely, sometimes that actually feels better because you're almost reacting to it like a rhythm game, so to speak, because you're flipping back and forth, shooting everything down, avoiding stuff, jumping over it, bashing through. It keeps you on your toes. So yeah, I just wanted to give out this review of, I don't think people know about this hidden gem, and it's ridiculously discounted at the moment on sale. I've bought my copy at, I think it was £3.29, and it was more than worth that at the time. Its full price I think is £5.79, and I think it's currently at 91p. So for goodness sake, if you like your retro games or any shoot 'em ups, or want something that can be like a proper arcade high score challenge, grab this now whilst it's on sale. You will not regret it. Now, I'm assuming you've all got off to buy it, but thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you again here on High Playing Games. If you've got any comments or questions about the game, drop them down below. Very happy to answer them as quick as I can so that you can grab it whilst it's on special. Bye! Higher Plane Games is part of the Higher Plane Network, a collection of media projects ran by me. If you like what you see and want to find out more, visit patreon.com/Higher Plane Network. Your support can make so much more possible. be that a like, a comment, a share, or a pledge. Thanks for watching.